Morning. It is Monday, November 22nd, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. So we talked a little bit last week about Rockstar's less than stellar debut of the GTA Trilogy remake. And they're aware that it hasn't been great, so they're going to be bringing back the original PC versions of the GTA Trilogy for people to play. That way they have something you have something not broken to play on the PC while they work on the definitive edition and fix that up. Yeah. So the PC versions of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas were removed from digital storefronts in preparation for the remastered editions to come out. But because it came out and it was broken, they're like, here, you can have these back. we're so sorry. So there you go.
I would love to know how many checkpoints they got through, and no one was like, "Yeah, I don't think this is actually that good. Maybe we shouldn't do it."
Maybe we need more time.
Maybe.
We'll see. They said in an announcement on their website, quote, "The updated versions of these classic games did not launch in a state that meets our own standards of quality or the standards our fans have come to expect. We'll be adding the classic PC versions of Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas back to the Rockstar store shortly as a bundle. Additionally, everyone who has purchased Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, the definitive edition for PC from the Rockstar store, will receive these classic versions in their Rockstar Games launcher library at no additional cost." So, good job, Rockstar. This was the right thing to do.
They added to their statement that we didn't even hit our baseline level of quality, which was we were shooting for SNES quality.
We were hoping for not broken, and that didn't work out.
We're so sorry.
We apologize. So, good job, Rockstar. Since you have non-broken versions of the game that exist already, this was the right choice to just make sure those are available, but also to give them to people for no additional cost, I think is a good move. So, nice job. In our next news story of the day, speaking of games coming out broken, Battlefield 2042 is out.
Uh-oh.
And it's breaking records. Not the good kind, though. It became one of Steam's worst reviewed games of all time. Bummer. It's been a rough launch, as I think many have predicted, because it's such a hefty endeavor. But it's currently ranked as the 9th worst reviewed game of all time on Steam. Has it's seen over 30,000 of its 42,000 reviews come back as negative.
But why? Good. This is Battlefield, you said?
Yeah.
I mean.
It's super.
The streams
super
I've watched,
broken.
It hasn't been awful, has it? Am I missing something?
I haven't played it.
I'm just saying, I haven't played it either, but I was just...
Of all the time that I've played it, I have had no problems with it. I also have not...
It's a divided by zero situation there for Mike.
In the negative reviews, users have cited a number of reasons spanning both gameplay aspects and a lack of overall features of the game. While many fans have vented their frustrations on Steam, one person went to Reddit in order to show how many of Battlefield's normal features seem to be missing in 2042. The full list was pretty long, though some noteworthy inclusions mentioned the likes of technical issues, lack of content where guns and vehicles are concerned, and changes to the game's class system.
Okay.
So people are not happy. So, oh well. Sorry, Battlefield 2042. And just like the GTA trilogy, it'll get better. They will, I'm sure, continue to add features and continue to fix bugs. But it's rather broken, I guess. But no, it's not broken. A game that's not out yet can't be broken if you're not out.
Suckers.
In our last news story of the day, Halo Infinite has gone gold. Good job, Halo Infinite.
But it's not out yet.
This means, so a game going gold means that they have finished their release version of it, and the master disc is going off to be processed into millions of other discs to be sold. So when a game has gone gold, it's officially done for release. That's what they're going to release. They'll continue working on it, and there will almost always be a day one patch. But the final version is finished and on its way to be made, produced.
So, you've told us this before. You've refreshed my memory specifically, but they could have found a different term, because, like, remember gold records? They would always say that record went gold. So they could have found right? They couldn't have found any other term, like it's been fully squashed, because it's been compacted into the full disc.
Fully squashed.
Anyway, I'm just throwing out anything other than something that sounds like it's sold a lot already.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
straight.
I'm sure there's a good off to research after this the etymology of gone gold for video games, but I'm pretty sure there's like a real reason. Like maybe the discs used to be gold.
They used to be made of solid gold.
But this is always a good point, especially in a game like this that people have been waiting for a long time and has been delayed. And once it goes gold, it's nice because there are no more delays. It's coming out, so you're good. So December 8th, enjoy your Halo Infinite. Someone report back how it is, because I don't play Halo games. Ryan, you can play Halo Infinite?
I'm gonna play Halo.
GMS Ryan plays.
I'm gonna play Halo Infinite as much as I've ever played a Halo game, which is if Kate Zade says, "Hey, do you want to be in my Halo party?" I'll say, "Sure." Let me reactivate my Xbox Game Pass or whatever it's called.
Should I borrow our? Actually, is this even coming out on Xbox One?
Oh no. Maybe I can't.
Oh
play.
no. If it's coming out on, yes, it is coming out on Xbox One. Should I borrow our mutual Xbox One and play through the Halo Infinite campaign as the very first Halo experience I've ever had? And everyone can just tell me what's going on.
It is moving into the beginning of next year. That's your time to have custody of our Xbox One. So.
Well, we should move on. To always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news, with a world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at all the many games that are out today, like Farming Simulator 22. So you want to be a farmer in the year 2022? That's the alternate title. It's out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, PC, and Mac. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, or at least the award you get if you're just slightly better than Farming Simulator 22. Name of the morning goes to Before We Leave, held on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One.
Wow. It just so happens that coincides with Take a Ride Day.
Before we leave to take a ride.